Hi guys, it's me, Skeptical Nessie. Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we are actually going to be working on a bartering farm in the Nether on the roof. So I did the design this morning. It's working fairly well. There was a few complexities I had to work out that I'll talk to you guys about when we get to building it. But for now, we've just got to actually get our supplies together as always. So let's look at what we've got in these boxes and then start working on some supplies. An empty box, that's easy. I've done a cursory collection of the materials that we need. We're missing some stuff. Mostly we need to craft a little bit more of the repeaters and comparators, so let's do that really quick. Okay, that's the number of comparators and repeaters we'll need. We do need a bit more glass. Hopefully some has, there we go, some has smelted. So we need a total of 2 stacks of hoppers. So you're going to need 2 stacks of chests. So we're going to need to make a lot more chests. There we go. Ooh, that's all the iron I have. For this project, I've managed to get almost everything we need assembled, but we are sorely lacking on iron. We need a full 2 stacks of hoppers for this, so we're going to have to do that. I also realized I didn't get all of the droppers, I don't think. Oh, we have all the droppers. Okay, so we're pretty much just lacking the hoppers and some dark oak stairs, which might be able to make all of the dark oak stairs. We don't need very many. Yeah, that's plenty of dark oak stairs. Oh, we're also missing the barrels. Yeah, so the only thing we actually need for the rest of this project is that iron. Let's grab all of these empty truck boxes to take with us. So we're gonna have to go mining for that. Whoop. Should take food. Really wish I could put my hat on. I have decided to let my hat come off naturally by either breaking or by me dying. So we'll see how long it takes. We need to grab this lava, and then we have got to just do a massive grind for some iron. Actually, there's some iron over at the Big Dig. Let's go grab that first. I don't think there's very much, sadly. Okay, let's see how much iron there is over here. Let's smelt this iron while we're digging for more, because this is not going to be even close to enough iron. Let's go mining. I'm actually going to put these in my ender chest as well. I'm not entirely sure where to mine. The areas underneath me have been fairly well mined already. But we'll see if we can find some. Oh yeah, I forgot. That doesn't actually go anywhere. I think there's a cave over here. I'm also going to try and grab as much copper as I can because of the project that we're working on in the Nether requires so much copper. Spawn. This is gorgeous. This is like Spawn. Could have lived at Spawn. A lot of iron over there. Oh, look at the fish. Here we go. Back home. So, I have been flying around the world just picking iron off of mountains because I thought that would be a fun way to gather this iron, and I was correct. And I've got a ton of iron. I think this should be enough to finish our project. So let's load this up. We're gonna just need to AFK now. Alright, so I just came back from AFKing and all of our iron is actually ready. So let's collect it. And then we just need to make a lot of hoppers. I'm actually gonna grab these two. I miscalculated. Did I miscalculate? I miscalculated, but we have extra iron, so I guess that's okay. How did I miscalculate so badly? Oh well. Wait, actually you don't need to put them in here. We can put them in here, maybe? Nope, that's full. Just start this chest here. And actually that should be everything we need. So that should be everything that we need to actually build this build. So let's hop into the nether. Oh wait. Let me check something. I may not have got the chest. No, we got the chest we need. So I'm gonna add those 5 as well. So we have everything we need to build this. So let's pop our way over to the nether and actually get to building it. So the first thing we need to do is turn on chunk borders. So this is the chunk that we AFK in. So I would like to put it in as much of these two as possible. So I think if we put it here, it will be fine, and then it will line up well there. Okay. So let's turn those chunk borders off, and then we need to bring up the actual farm, which I have here. The exact placement of this one does not matter as much as the gold farm, because the gold farm needed to be in the nether waste. The actual spawning platforms needed to be in the nether waste, but this can be in the what is it called, Crimson Forest, and it won't actually be a problem for us. So let's move it back a little bit more. Oh, I didn't get the item frames. Oh well, we'll add the item frames in a bit. We'll come back and do that, but let's get to building this, and we'll just go layer by layer, and hopefully the replay mod works this time. It didn't work last episode. No idea why. Okay, so we have gotten to this stage of the build that requires us to actually spawn piglins and then put the piglins in the pig holes. So we're going to need to build a spawning platform out here where the piglins can actually spawn. Let's do that really quick. I think I'll use this. I'm actually just gonna break it down into some slabs. I'm gonna put a little ceiling on this so that only the piglins and zombified piglin can actually spawn here. I don't know what the spawning requirements are for a ghast, but I do not want to spawn one. Well, let's go get the name tags really quick. We need 9 of them. So I got the 3 name tags that we already have, but we actually need a total of 9 name tags. So we're going to need to trade with the villagers to get those last couple of name tags. So I've just come to get my emeralds. There we go. And I think I have more emeralds in the basement. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Let's grab a shulker box to put the stuff in. That'll make trading easier. And we should have plenty of... We should also have plenty of stuff to trade. I actually haven't checked on these farms in a while. That might have been a mistake. Let's see how they're doing. This one. See how many melon seeds this has made. Well, it's made a lot of eggs, but it has barely made any melons. I wonder if it just hasn't been loaded. I mean, I haven't been around much, so that wouldn't surprise me. Just not stepping on it frequently enough. Oh my. I'm glad I checked on it. We need to put some more chickens back. I did take a bunch of chickens out, and it looks like I might have taken too many chickens out. We'll leave it at that. Hopefully that's not too many chickens now. Alright, so let's put something on these name tags. I'm just going to use the same thing for all of them. There we go, Piggy McPigface. And let's fly back over to our portal and make our way back to the Nether. So we're loading too much of the nether below us right now, and it's going to take forever for something to spawn here. So I think we're going to have to actually go up a bit, build our spawn platform, and then boat the piglins off the side. to do that, we're going to need to take this down and then make it so this doesn't spawn stuff. But it's still here. That way we can boat the piglins onto it. And then we'll go up and build our spawn platform. I fell in. I just realized something. I'm in another waste. Ah! Needed to build that one. Okay. So upon reflection, I have built this in the nether waste. So I've got to rebuild it again in the correct biome. Okay, let's rebuild this for the third time. Oh! Oh! I don't know what happened there. It didn't, my elytra didn't work. Oh well. Because I had no elytra on. I had on a gold chest plate. There we go, we got one spawning. So, let's take him downstairs. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Perfection. Let's grab some gold. Oop, I should have put some wings on. Oh my gosh. Okay, that didn't work. I need to shove him inside. Like that. You can make pig face. There we go. And on top of these guys goes glass block. So here we go again. Oh! I forgot those guys can spawn. Alright, so I have died yet again, and I just need to get my bow and arrow to actually be able to do this. And let's grab one more elytra. Oh, he just went over that, yeah. Okay. There we go. Second guy is in. Okay, so we've got our 9 Piggy McPig faces in. It was really painful. I died so many times. That was not supposed to be hard. But I made it hard. Just kind of the story of my life. But let's go ahead and clean up the rest of this that we don't need and continue building the farm. Ooh, what is going on? There we go. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is what the farm currently looks like. I do want to add in the item frames, but we need to figure out what's going to go in each chest. So the farm is ready to go, but we actually have to start it by putting in the gold, which I haven't done yet. And then after we put in the gold, we have to give it a couple of minutes to actually start to essentially prime, because the chest, or this hopper minecart, needs to fill the droppers with a little bit of gold before we push the button. So let's go ahead and fill this with gold. We also need to turn on this. Oh, that hurt. While we wait for the farm to actually prime, let me just talk about it a little bit. So the design for the models from where the piglins are standing is actually from Wattles' YouTube channel. I did add a little bit of my own touch to it, in that when the droppers run out of gold, you have to actually break that block right there and replace it in order to start the farm again. So I actually just added in this line of pistons so that we can just flick one lever and all of the blocks will be essentially broken and then replaced just by flicking the lever twice. So if we flick this now, I need to check before we flick it that there's some golden hoppers or droppers. There are. So we're gonna flick this lever twice. Oh, we're gonna have to actually flick it more than twice. And now they should all have gold, and they should be trading it. And everything should be going through this hopper line into the sorter system and then being sorted. Right now, I haven't actually figured out exactly where everything is going to go in this order. So we're going to have to stand here for a while and decide where we want to put things. Oh, I went up one too high. We need to put that down here. So it's got quartz, leather, nether bricks. Hobby. That's pretty good so far. Let's take this and switch it with the spectral arrows. See what flows into here next. And then the other thing we have is that on the end here, we have things that actually don't stack. And once this fills up with potions, books, and boots, then all of the extra materials will actually be burned, because I do not want to just overburden the world. Ow. Oop, I didn't mean to go in there. Go this way. The other thing that I've added is these barrels, and this is because the hopper line is a little bit too slow for the amount of trades that they actually do. So I've had to put the barrels to hold the extra when they start trading too fast. And the farm is not going to run all the time. It'll only run when I actually fill it with gold and start it. And you have to AFK until it's all done. There's no more 4 ender pearls from all that trading. Oh well. Should have just waited. So now let's grab some item frames so we can actually... This should not be boots. I don't want to leave until this is actually really finished trading. So once they're finished trading, I will go and make the item frames. So see you then. So I was coming down to check on the progress of the farm, and I managed to murder myself. So we will now check on the progress of the farm, I guess. I did make the item frame since I died anyway. One of these guys here. Okay. I want to see if they actually went through all of their gold, or if my dying stopped the trading from happening and it needs to be reset. I don't know. It looks like they actually traded all of the gold. That's good. That didn't even take very long. And I AFK'd a little bit more gold while I was waiting for them to trade. So that means that this farm is actually complete. And the main reason I wanted to do this farm is because I want nether brick, because we're going to need a lot of nether brick for the design that we have for the nether hub. And also I thought it would just be nice to have some of these resources like leather just automatically generating for us. There's some of the things I don't really need. I considered just burning them, but the hoarder in me could not do that, so we're going to be collecting them all. Also, the water bottles would be cool to have. And then I'm just going to go through and get rid of all of the boots that are not soul speed 3. I'm going to do the same for the books, because I am the only one in this world. It will not take very long at all. But I think that this is going to be perfect for our needs. I don't need that much stuff. And I can just AFK here and get us some quartz, which will be very useful. The nether brick, which is going to be really good. And then the other things will occasionally find their purpose in our world, I'm sure. With that said, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you next episode. Until then, bye!